How y'all doing today? My name's Aim, and today's topic of discussion is I know what I need to continue being me. I know what I need to continue being me. And the reason why I came up with this topic, I've just thought about, especially with certain things that I've, done in my life, certain accomplishments, choices that I've made in order to better myself and to keep on continuing to reach those long-term goals. I've been there for people, and I tried to be the best possible me that I could up for some people. But I've also noticed that, I've had some discouragement along the way with some sideways comments and things that people do and say to try to distract you from what you're doing. And the way that I came up with this topic was when I thought about, I know what I need to continue being me. I can't give time to that stuff. I can't give time to the discouragement. I can't sit around and figure out why is it that, this person is doing what it is that they're trying to do. So the reason why I thought about doing this video is because I think it's a lot of people that do the same things. You're doing that, balancing that. You're walking this fine line. You're trying to be the best possible you that you could be for yourself, and you're trying to be there for others. But then some people make it hard to be. And I know relationships are hard. They do take work. And by no stretch of the imagination am I just saying, write people off, toss them up to the side. But you have to know what it takes to continue being you. And what I mean by what it takes to continue being you, for me to be in a good place of dealing with you, encouraging, upbuilding, still accomplish my goals, I know what that takes. I know that I need to be on a 100% scale to be able to do that up with people. And if you got me doing this merry-go-round, just basically wasting my time, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it. And the reason why I thought about doing this video is because I'm sure there's others out there the same way. You're stuck between trying to find out how to deal with this loyalty to others. And you know that they got you on this wild goose chase, but then you're trying to do things. I'm telling you, you have loyalty for yourself first. People should respect what you're doing, especially if you're doing something where you're not trying to harm you or harm anybody else. What is it bad to take away from that? My cousin told me, because I was sharing the same thing with them when I was talking about these sideways comments and stuff that people make, and he used this example. Was like, look, because even if you were running to the mailbox and you hadn't ran and you hadn't ran to the mailbox in 20 years, and you told me, man, I just ran to the mailbox, I hadn't done that in 20 years, I'm gonna give you a pat on the back. That's what he said. Like, what could you take negative up away from that? So what? You ran to the mailbox. It ain't no biggie. But you have people to do that. And I'm trying to use that example in how they do up with goals. How they do, with things. So, realizing that, like I said, if you've been following this channel, what I'm talking about, you always take things back to being you so you can be the best possible you for not only you, but being the best possible you for others, then you know what it takes to continue being you. Don't be distracted by these people and their discouraging comments, these comments that lead nowhere, these off-kilter remarks. Leave them their own devices. It's for them to work out. It's not for you to work out. Because you know what it takes. You know that it's hard trying to climb on and push on to accomplish this goal. And you're dragging, dead weight. Why am I gonna drag something that's not beneficial at all? So think about that. Think about some of the things I just said in this video. You're doing something that is positive. We'll just leave it at that. It's positive. It's no type of bad takeaway from it. And you got somebody trying to chip away at that positive that you're doing. Again, like I've said in a number of my other videos, I'm not talking about constructive criticism. I'm talking about a person just being discouraging. Rejecting the discouragement. Why are you here? Because you're obviously not trying to help or aid in what I'm trying to do. What are you doing? This is why you have to ask yourself, what does it take to continue being me? Man, I can't continue to be me and you're right here because you're causing me to stumble or drop. Let me place you over here. Whatever that means, whether you're getting less time, whether, I'll deal with you when I deal with you, or I'll see you're just not a priority. I'm trying to continue being me. This is just something that you should think about. What does it take? What does it take? What does it take to get that motivation? Think about it. I've done other videos where I talk about, how you got to have motivation for self before you're trying to motivate others. Things that kill your lack of motivation. If you found your motivation to do whatever it is you're trying to do you want it killed? I don't have to tell you, you already know how hard it is to find motivation for things that you want to do. So if you found your motivation, what are these other people here putting in on and you're being discouraging? Think about it. I just wanted to give some food for thought for today. While you're thinking on it, check out a book I've written. I Ain't Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. As you can see, this is the paperback. It's also in an ebook copy as well. Both of them found on Amazon, which is in the link. And it's also a part of the Kindle Unlimited program. So if you hadn't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on my other social medias. I put, encouraging comments up. I try to keep it going, pretty much daily, other than the weekend. Sometimes I post a little bit on the weekends just to kind of give you food for the thought to kind of, push through for the day. I'm on Facebook's, Instagram, Tumblr, on it all the links in the description, okay? Also, if you have questions, hit me up at ain.kilimanjaro@gmail.com. I'll do my best to answer your question in a video. In the meantime, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. You have a good one.